Hello, welcome to Mathematics with Simon. I'm Simon and this is Chewy. We had a question after the last video, where was Chewy? And I said he's taken a different route, but that didn't really work. So here he is. Today we're going to answer the question, what is the square root of 8 divided by the square root of 2? So let's take a look at this. First thing to say is square root of 8 and square root of 2 are surds. So square root of 2 is 1.4142, so it's kind of an infinite decimal where you have an infinite number of digits coming along. And also, they're not in a regular pattern. So for instance, 1/3 is 0.33333 recurring. It's that kind of infinite decimal. Or 1/6 is 0.16 and then 66666 recurring. But the square root of 2 and the square root of 8, they are infinite decimals, but there isn't a pattern. A recurring pattern, a repeating pattern. So we write them in the form square root of 8 and square root of 2, and we call them thirds. So if it were the square root of 9 or the square root of 16, you could just calculate them like 3 or 4. But in this case, we just leave them in square root form, and there's actually quite a lot of maths we can do with them in that form. So this is an example. So root 8 divided by root 2 equals root 4, because the root of 8 divided by the root of 2 is just equal to the root of 8 divided by 2. That's how it works. Just as in the last video, we had the square root of 8 times by the square root of 2 equals the square root of 8 times 2. In this one, we've got the square root of 8 divided by the square root of 2 equals the square root of 8 divided by 2. So root 8 divided by root 2 equals root 4. Root 4 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. I mean, root 4 could also be minus 2, but we're dealing with positive roots in this video. So the answer is 2, which is all very neat. So for instance, if we divided root 8 by root 2, we would get 2. And actually, we can sort of see that, because we can sort of see that if we double root 2, we would get to root 8. 2.8284 is twice 1.4142 by the look of it. And indeed, that turns out to be right. And to do this, we use this general rule, which was the square root of a divided by the square root of b equals the square root of a divided by b. Here comes some quick examples just to illustrate that. So square root of 15 divided by the square root of 3 equals the square root of 5. And the square root of 42 divided by the square root of 7 equals the square root of 6. So it's that simple. I hope you enjoyed this. Please hit the subscription bell and notification bell if you want to see more. I'd love to hear your ideas. I hope you enjoy your mathematics. All that remains now is for us to feed Chewy some chicken. Chewy, would you like some chicken? Chicken? Here he comes. Come on. Oh. So that's a good dog. There you go. Say goodbye to the viewers, Chewy. You like that? Yeah. Okay. Hope you all enjoyed that and see you soon.